like Tom Cruise. Please, let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then you I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip mode is the squid on. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway on Sunday Night Primetime. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So out come the Rams down for their first possession. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, touchdown of the Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Rams need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. The lone touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw. Carson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
2nd and 1.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 5. First down, Los Angeles.
To the air, May. Incomplete.
May's pass.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Number 85. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's May. He's got his man Randall. And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line.
And the Rams first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
First down, Rams.
To throw, it's May. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. And this is Randall here over the middle. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Looking to throw, May. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
It's now 4th down.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Carson, his throw incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
He finds his man, complete. That's Morrison. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try to.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
1st and 10.
On 1st down, Ferguson. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Throwing here is May. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Carter. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the
They'll throw with May. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Rams 1st down.
The slot man in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. On the ground, it's the rookie from Alabama. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the 2nd quarter. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Well, welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
For the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Denver's offense now set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2nd down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ferguson for the shotgun handoff. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. You look at this Super Bowl, the 2nd appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know, but what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try to prevent that from happening again.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 20-yard
line. Left, this is Ferguson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down. Carson. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage up strong, and now it's fourth down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Looking to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll get that one to Carter complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And it's 3rd down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Carson.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and first down. 34-yard line. Operating from the gun. Carson. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 39.
Off the play fake. Carson. He finds his man complete. It's Morrison. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Ferguson up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. He finds his man complete. That's Morrison. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Carson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw. Carson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Carson. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Broncos will take the lead here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Throw here, that's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Number 86. A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to throw again. This is caught. And he's dead inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
For the Rams field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. So halftime now here on Sunday Night Primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47.
Looking to throw. Carson. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Malik Neighbors. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Second and 4. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
88, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So an unlucky number here, a loss of 13 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game, try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Second down and inches. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Rams.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
No gain on the play.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 43. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play. Going old reliable there to the slot on third down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? Try to go with the quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. They go play action with May. It's caught by Randall. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
22 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Here now, second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
He finds his man, complete. That's Carter. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Number 85. No gain on the play. Brings up.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
So on fourth down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. And remember, he had one blocked earlier.
A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And it's a pretty good return here as we get this up to the 29. Looking to put a drive together. They start out with a run by Ferguson. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Here's second and 8. Over the middle, complete. It's Morrison. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. And incomplete, and dropped there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Back to throw. Carson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And 2.
From the gun on third down. Carson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Going up the gut with Ferguson. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Looking to throw. Carson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And his kick is indeed good. And they add on and get a little bit of a cushion. It's 20-16 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Carter. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's May. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 86.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air, May.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
45-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
Now a handoff, running off tackle right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's May.
At the 36-yard line.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. The Rams on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw, May. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
53-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that'll bring him back within a point. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. And Denver getting set to take the field. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Ferguson. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
That's good for the Broncos. 1st down.
Back to throw. Carson. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down.
Number 2. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Ferguson. And it's been like this this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of a yard on the play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Broncos send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The LA offense ready for this next possession. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And that will be incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
And out. 4th down.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver's offense ready to go again. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Throwing here is May. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
1st down, Rams.
May now off the bootleg. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Over the middle, it's complete. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st down.
Back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Now the Broncos are going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 2nd and 4. Now he'll try to run with this. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's brought down at the 15.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And the Lombardi Trophy goes west, and it goes to the Denver Broncos, your Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Commissioner Goodell going to make the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Denver Broncos. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Charles Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night from the Super Bowl.